What's your preparation like? Let me tell you how a firework works. Okay, so we got this tube, and it has a fast fuse that launches this thing in the air. It goes poof, like a cannon, like a missile. And attached to it is this time-delayed fuse. And so this goes tick, 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 until one point where it reaches this explosive device. And this explosive device contains a pattern that's going to set off exactly what this firework looks like. So whether it's going to be blue, whether it's going to be red, whether it's going to be green, yellow, orange, whether it's going to go bang and it's going to bow out like an umbrella, or whether it's going to go pop, 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 pop really fast, or whether it's just going to be like poof, like a tiny little dud. So this pattern was created in the inception. So it already knows what it's going to do. And this is based entirely on the preparation. How much time was put into it? Whether it's going to be a really long, time-delayed fuse, whether it's going to be a beautiful, magical explosion, or whether it's going to be a short dud, right? How much time you put into your preparation is going to determine how big of a bang you make. And this is directly correlated with your life. This is the exact same thing. One day, you're going to explode. You're going to be granted this huge opportunity where you can showcase your talents, your magical display to the world. What's it going to be like? Okay, because it's all in the preparation. Whether this thing is going to go bang or whether it's going to be a short little dud is based upon how much experience you have, how much information you have, what your skill set is like, your repertoire, what your offering is to the world. And so the longer, right, the time-delayed fuse, the higher up it goes. Now, if the explosion took place down here, right, only the people around it would see it. But the higher it goes, the more people see it. So the more skills you have to offer, the more information you have, the more knowledge, the more experience, the more of an offering you have. The more people you'll be able to affect, you'll be able to impact. The more people will see your talents, will see what you have to offer to the world. So let's take Marie, for instance, right? And so Marie goes off to high school. And so Marie, let's say that she says, you know what? She throws in the towel after 10th grade and she says, I'm done. At that point, she's going to have a lot less of a has a high school diploma in her hand, and if she doesn't, right? Now, the degrees in this day and age mean less and less than they did 20 years ago. But information is not worthless. Education is not worthless. Knowledge is not worthless. Experience is not worthless. Skills, developing skills, means something very valuable in this world, right? So the more schooling you have, right? I don't care where you get your schooling from. You could pick up books, you could read, you could watch documentaries, videos, whatever it is. But the more information you take in, the more preparation that's going in, just like this firework. Whether it's going to be a boom, whether it's going to be a huge explosion, or whether it's going to be a short, tiny little dud. And so Marie will have less job opportunities at her disposal if she finishes high school compared to if she goes off to college. And let's say she studies finance. Well, instead of just getting job offerings at as a store clerk or a saleswoman, right now, she could go off into a financial firm and maybe become a manager of some sort or an analyst. And then if she decides to go off to MBA or get an internship, she's getting experience and now she's getting in more knowledge. Now she has even more job opportunities at her disposal. Now she has more to pick from. And this is the same thing, law school, medical school. The more experience you gain, the more work. It's all in your preparation. And this is going to determine how big of an explosion you make on the world. What's it going to be like, guys? Are you going to be ready for this thing? Are you going to be ready to pop, to blow, to showcase your talents to the world? That's going to be dependent upon what you put into it. And this is going to determine your explosion, this inception. You can't then, once you get the opportunity, say, okay, now I'm going to put in the work. It's too late at that point. You got to put in the work beforehand. You got to make this firework right. You are a firework. You are ready to explode one day. The opportunity is going to come. Are you going to be ready for it? So this is why you need to stop the porn right now. Every time that you watch porn, you flood your brain with dopamine. You activate dopamine receptors. This is very similar to heroin addicts, cocaine addicts, alcohol addicts. They've done studies, guys. And so the brain chemistry, the wiring in your brain when you're a porn addict is practically the same as heroin addicts, crack cocaine addicts, alcohol addicts. Because you're activating so many dopamine receptors artificially. And so you get this heightened arousal every single day. You watch porn, right? You're falling in love with a computer screen, essentially. You're falling in love with pixels, a depiction of a person who isn't real, right? You have never had a conversation with this person. You never said 2 words to this person, and you're falling in love with them and releasing tons of hormones. You're releasing attachment hormones. You're releasing adrenaline.